Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your life purpose and career reading for September 2017 till next year of September 2018. So it's a full year-long reading, and I hope you get inspired by some of the messages for your career path or life purpose. I know some people, they might get a little confused or maybe worried they're not living on purpose or doing, working in their calling, so to speak. But it's okay, okay? Even if you're not doing that, if you feel you haven't found your calling, I do believe that your life purpose, it catches up to you, okay? Destiny is at play and there's divine timing. So for example, if you're doing work, you're getting paid in a job that you don't feel so connected to, you still might be living your purpose in other ways and you're not getting paid, but you don't notice that. So for example, you could be a handyman or woman, you're working with your hands, and you're a natural psychologist on the side for your friends or your family. Everybody comes to you for advice, but this is something you do naturally and you're not getting paid for that. Okay, so you're still living on purpose. That is still a part of your calling. If you can mix the two together to do what it is that's most natural to you and what you love, plus get paid for that, then that's just a cherry on top for everything. But either way, nothing's really the wrong path. Just listen to your instinct along the way. So let's take a look here. You have the leadership card right in the middle there. That's your main energy for the year. It's a card of strength, okay, and mastering something. It could mean very different things for, many of you. But overall, it's leading by example, walking your talk. That's what it is. And other people look up to you, okay? Whether it's in your workplace, whether it's in your family, your community, or your circle of friends, okay? You're very motivating and inspiring to other people, and you're really good at that. And especially if you're in a manager or supervising position, you're the type, you lead with love, not fear. You walk beside people and not stand above them and, look down on them. That's not like you at all. You like to help and to guide people. And that's what makes a great leader. So good for you. Another way to look at this card is by creating new paths, okay? It's a very strong entrepreneurship kind of card. So if you've been wondering about what to do, if you don't feel connected to any work environment or cause, maybe that's a soft nudge to tell you you might be better off doing something on your own, launching your own business, okay? But again, many of you could be getting promotions in your work this year, so congratulations for that. But overall, others follow you and you have their best interests at heart. That's why they come to you. So it's a major role for you this year to motivate and inspire people. I do see a lot of you. There's a lot of heavy energies at the top here. Talk to your angels and support. And I want to look at these two cards together, because I do feel for some of you, you've been a little bit worried and feeling insecure of what's to come for your next path. Maybe a lot of you are businessmen or women and you're wondering, how can I make my business better? Or maybe you're in a transition in your career and you're thinking, I've been at this job for a long time. The money's good, but my heart's just not in it anymore. And you're a bit worried to make the transition or take the next step. Okay, Capricorn, you're a very practical sign. You have a strong work ethic. You stay committed to your work. You're very career oriented. So it's very understandable that a sign like you could feel a little bit not trapped, but you feel this commitment and you put your heart in whatever it is that you do. It's not like, some of the other signs where they just, they find something else and they just walk away. They don't even think about it. You feel a little bit more of that attachment to your work, okay? And you bring this family value into your job as well. You get attached to the people too at times. But overall, this is saying, whatever it is that you're going through, it's normal. The limbo stage, take advantage of that. Learn about yourself. Learn what's out there, where it is that you want to go. Look at the skills you've built up already. Okay. Be positive that you will attract whatever it is that, you're looking for. So maybe if you're looking for clients for your business, you could pray to your angels, pray to spirit guide, whatever it is you believe in. You could write it down instead of worrying about it and saying, I never have enough clients or enough money to do this, whatever it is that you want to do. Switch your wording around, okay? Because sometimes your words, they have a lot of power. They're a soul in themselves, okay? And they'll bring back whatever it is that you put out there in words, it comes back as well. So to be more clear in the universe, you could say something like, please guide me, please guide my steps so I can make money in meaningful ways, or please guide me to find more creative solutions to, the problem you're facing. So just make it a little bit more positive. The other thing with worrying or complaining, you might be recreating that problem over and over, and it's bringing in just more negative energy. So try to focus a lot more on problem solving the problem, and look for solutions instead of looking just at the problem itself, okay? So maybe, you could talk to someone you trust. Maybe you could write down steps, how can I solve number one problem, and take it slowly. If you have a lot of, up to 10 or more problems, take each problem at a time, okay? Because worrying or complaining will just bring more, annoying or toxic energy around you, and you'll start bumping into things. It's just going to create a lot of tension in your energy. And then guidance or spirit wanting to come through to help, to give you signs, to give you messages. They'll try, but you'll be too frazzled to notice them. Okay, so you really need to calm your energies down and not to stress so much. Okay. So again, give your thoughts to your spirit guides, to the angels, to God, to source, whoever, whatever it is that you believe in. If you pray and you ask for help, you'll pay attention to the signs that come after. So that's very interesting for some. I could also see some, a lot of healers out there, and especially in the medical field. So for a lot of you, you might be interested in doing work, or maybe changing your path to head into the medical field. So perhaps for some, you might need to take an extra course, do some long-term study. And that's okay. Don't be afraid of that. If you feel a little bit insecure, I don't know how old you are, but maybe because of your age, to go back to school to do something, maybe you feel it's too late. It's not, okay? You can manage. I feel, once you break down goals into smaller goals, you'll feel much more better to tackle them, okay? So maybe you could get some help with that, to have like a life coach or something like that. So light and love, it's a beautiful card here. So your purpose is to bring divine healing light and love to this world. This is pretty much, again, you don't have to do any of this on a full-time basis. You could even do whatever it is you want to do on a part-time basis, or even on the side, just helping your family and friends. So again, a lot of people come to you because you have a compassionate nature, a light-hearted nature. You heal with your kind words. So energy work could come into this. Counseling, like I mentioned before, healing, especially in the medical field, but overall healing with your positive and loving thoughts, okay? You're a light worker, that's what it's saying. So you're here to pick up the energy of people, to make them happier in some way. And overall to raise the vibration of the planet as a whole. That's the end goal, okay? Just to be happy. When you have too much negativity and worrying, it doesn't give off a nice vibration. So, just have your goal be to be happy, okay? Or your wish, and to help others find their happiness as well. So let's see what else you have here. Okay, so for a lot of you, you have, a gift of the gab. So I could see, maybe some of you making an important speech this year. Um, I'm seeing like even a courtroom situation. I don't know how that's coming up. So something that's a part of your life purpose that you have to deal with and learn from. Um, take it as it comes, and it's a learning experience if you haven't been through it. But overall, this life purpose or career has anything to do with speaking, the spoken word, making speeches, facilitating. So you could be facilitating workshops, teaching a classroom. You could be going to listen to a speaker that will maybe motivate you and influence you in a certain way to help you on your next steps. Okay. It's tied in here with music as well. So maybe even singing, that could be a part of it too. It could even be sales or presenting information, business to business sales. So going company to company and presenting things, okay? So anything that has to do with being in the public eye or the spoken word, this is definitely going to be important for you this year. It could be that you need to stand up for yourself and express yourself with something that's been bothering you. Okay, that could be in your workplace, it could be at home, within your family, with your partner. But self expression and speaking up is coming up as well. So, saying something important that needs to be said, and it's no longer, in the dark, it's coming out in the open. Okay, and music, what a beautiful card. I'm not feeling too much. I mean, if it's a career path for a few, that's great. If you play an instrument, if you sing, anything like that. For many, I do feel it will take away a lot of your worrying and your stress, and it'll put you in a calm state and connect you to the divine in order to get answers. So if there's like a new genre of music you're interested in, if there's any soft music or any music that's connected to you that calms you down, it's saying to get back into it and explore it a little more, and to play music while you're doing chores or anything like that. It's going to put you at peace of mind. Careers that come with this card, it could also be composing. It could even be music therapy, art therapy. Maybe you want to mix this into your healing practice as well, to mix music in some way. Okay. So just be open to some of the messages you're receiving, because you never know how some could integrate. Okay, so you could even have a mix of these in this year. So very interesting as well. But music and your connection to music is very healing for yourself and others. Okay, and pay attention if you're looking for signs. They might come in the form of music. So, if you've been hearing a song over and over again, then pay attention to those lyrics. It's guiding you to listen to that piece of music. All right, everyone. Well, that's everything that's coming through right now. I hope you got a good idea of this year. And if I didn't mention anything, feel free to put in the comment section below, and maybe you could give ideas to somebody else watching the video, so we could all help each other with this. Okay, so have a great year, and I'll see you next month for your monthly reading. Bye-bye.